In order to transfer data to your Google Pixel 9 Pro or 9 Pro XL from your old phone, if your Pixel 9 Pro or Pro XL has not been set up yet, head to the Setup Using Another Device screen and then skip 20 seconds forward in the video. If your Pixel 9 Pro or 9 Pro XL has been set up, in the future I'll just call this the new Pixel, then we need to open Settings, and at the top of Settings you may see a prompt which says Continue Setup or Transfer to Pixel. You tap that one and it'll bring you to the same screen. If you don't have that like me, then from Settings scroll all the way down until you see Backup or Copy Data. Select this one, and then we will select Copy Data, and then we'll select Start, and now regardless of what we've done, we will be on the same screen. So if you have a Pixel or Android, it should show Copy Data to the new Pixel automatically. If you have iPhone or iPad, there won't be any prompt that shows up. So if we have an old Android or old Pixel, we'll tap on Start. It will connect your old phone to the new one, and then you scan that QR code. If you have iPhone or iPad, you tap on that one, and then it will just ask you to sign into your Google account and Wi-Fi account manually if you haven't already done so. If we have the Pixel or old Android, we will scan that QR code. So we'll scan it like this, we'll enter in our login, and that will allow the Wi-Fi networks and the Google accounts from your old phone to be moved over. We will then see Copy Data from your old device. If your old device is an Android or Pixel, by default it wants to do a Wi-Fi transfer. So it will transfer all your data over Wi-Fi. This is okay, but if your old phone is quite old, the transfer will fail a lot of the time. So what we need to do is where this box is, we need to tap it 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it will do the USB transfer instead of the wireless one. iPhones can only transfer to Pixel via USB, so you'd get the screen regardless. And so now we need to connect our Pixel 9 Pro or Pro XL to our old device. So I'm using the Pixel's charging cable, and we'll connect it to the old phone. Hopefully it just connects just fine. If one end of the cable cannot connect for some reason, if you have an iPhone, you need a Lightning to USB-C cable, which you can buy from Amazon. If you have an old Android and the cable isn't connecting, you need a micro USB to USB-C cable. Alternatively, if you have your old phone's charging cable, you can buy a USB-A to USB-C adapter. They used to come in the box of the Pixel 9s, but they don't anymore. You know, it's only Pixel 8 and older. But you can get this adapter. You'd connect your old phone's charging cable to this adapter, and then you'd connect the adapter to your new Pixel, and then that will connect. So I'm going to confirm the screen lock on my Google Pixel like this, and then we'll tap the copy to choose all of the files to copy over. On iPhone, there'll be a trust message. It looks like this. This would show on your old iPhone. You just need to tap on trust to trust the connection, and then regardless of iPhone or old Google or old Android, it should show the getting ready to copy screen. It will then show what to copy, and you just tap on copy to proceed. Note with the iPhones, the problem is a lot of the data is stored in iCloud, and because of this, you will notice you do the data transfer and a lot of stuff seems to be missing. Your messages will also not be received on your new Pixel. So these are extra iPhone steps if you have an old Android or Pixel with done. So if you have an iPhone, you're moving stuff to your Pixel, the first thing you need to do on your new Google Pixel is go into your browser and you need to search for deactivate iMessage. You want to do this when the SIM card from your old iPhone has already been moved to your new Pixel. We'll go to deregister and turn off iMessage. This is the Apple website. And if we want to receive text messages on our Pixel, which of course we wanted to, then you're going to scroll down, enter in your phone number, enter in your verification code, and tap send code. This is the official Apple website, so it's completely safe. Once you've verified your phone number, this will turn off iMessage, so you can actually receive text messages from other people to your Pixel. The next thing is if you want to access your data like iCloud photos or stuff that doesn't transfer over, sign into iCloud.com. So we'll just sign into iCloud.com. Once you're signed in, select something. So for example, I'll select the photos. It will open iCloud Photos, and you can repeat this for a bunch of other stuff. What you do is you tap the three dots at the top right of your browser, and then you select Add to Home Screen, and then we'll call this Photos. We'll add this one to our home screen, and then it creates a iCloud photo. Once the web app is made, you can tap on it to open up the website. Also, if we actually want to download our photos, and have them on our new Pixel, if you tap select here and then select all, and you tap the triple dots here, so tap the triple dots, you can then download all of your photos onto your new phone. Now I have 31,000 items, which is about, I think, 1.5 terabytes, so I'm not going to be able to do this, but if you wanted to download stuff, you would do that there, and it'll be downloaded to your new Pixel, great. And the same with the other iCloud services, you can always access them on iCloud.com as well. So that is the general process. Please do give this a like. These videos take so long to make. And thank you very much.